DeAndre Bonds is an actor known for his role as Stacy, the protective older brother in the movie The Wood. DeAndre Bonds grew up in South Central Los Angeles, a neighborhood known for its tough environment and challenges. He faced personal hardships early on, particularly with his parents' struggles with addiction. Despite these obstacles, Bonds was determined to escape the cycle and pursued a career in acting. He worked hard to land roles in several films, and his persistence paid off when he began to make a name for himself in the industry. His upbringing in a difficult environment shaped both his resilience and his drive to succeed in Hollywood. DeAndre Bonds grew up in South Central Los Angeles, an area often marked by poverty, crime, and instability. His childhood was challenging as his parents struggled with addiction, which exposed him to a difficult and often chaotic environment. Despite these adversities, Bonds was determined to rise above the circumstances he was born into. He found a passion for acting at a young age and used it as a way to escape the harsh realities around him. His tough upbringing gave him a strong sense of resilience, which would later help him navigate both his career and personal life challenges. DeAndre Bonds started his acting career in the 1990s, driven by a passion to rise above the challenges he faced growing up in South Central Los Angeles. He initially took on small roles in various films and TV shows, gradually making a name for himself. His first notable appearances were in films like Tales from the Hood, 1995, and Sunset Park, 1996, which showcased his talent for portraying authentic, gritty characters. Bonds' breakthrough came with his role as Stacy in The Wood, 1999, a film that highlighted his ability to capture the essence of tough yet relatable characters, which resonated with audiences and opened more doors for him in the industry. Bonds was on the verge of an even bigger leap in his career when he was cast by Denzel Washington for a part in the movie Antoine Fisher. However, his rising career was interrupted in the early 2000s when he was sentenced to nearly 10 years in prison for manslaughter following a tragic altercation. Despite this setback, DeAndre Bonds made a strong return to acting after his release. He appeared in the critically acclaimed film Dope, 2015, and more notably, in John Singleton's hit TV series Snowfall, 2017 to 2023, where he played the intense and unpredictable character Scully. His portrayal of Scully in Snowfall garnered significant praise for his ability to convey depth and complexity in a hardened street character. Through his ups and downs, Bonds has shown resilience, rebuilding his acting career and continuing to deliver strong performances across film and television. DeAndre Bonds' life took a devastating turn in 2001 when he was involved in a fatal altercation that led to his imprisonment. The incident occurred when Bonds went to visit his aunt to give her money, and her boyfriend, for reasons unknown to DeAndre, became aggressive toward him. The situation escalated, and Bonds was physically attacked, knocked down twice. In an act of self-defense, Bonds grabbed a knife from inside the house and stabbed the man, resulting in his death. Bonds stayed at the scene, trying to help and waiting for the ambulance to arrive. However, he was arrested and charged with manslaughter. This tragic event came at a pivotal moment in Bonds' career, just as he was about to star alongside Denzel Washington in Antoine Fisher. The role had been personally given to him by Washington, marking a significant career milestone. Instead of continuing his rise in Hollywood, Bonds was sentenced to nearly 10 years in prison. This incident drastically altered the trajectory of his life and career, but it also became a period of deep reflection and growth for him. He later explained that his time in prison helped him wake up and understand himself in ways he hadn't before. Despite the tragedy and loss of opportunity, Bonds has sought to rebuild his life and career after serving his sentence. Before the tragic incident that led to his imprisonment, DeAndre Bonds was on the brink of a significant breakthrough in Hollywood. He had already established himself with roles in films like Tales from the Hood, 1995, Sunset Park, 1996, and most notably as Stacy in The Wood, 1999. These performances showcased his raw talent and earned him recognition as an up-and-coming actor capable of portraying tough, authentic characters. His career was set to take off in a major way when he was handpicked by Denzel Washington to star in the movie Antoine Fisher, 2002, a powerful drama based on the true story of a troubled young man in the U.S. Navy. The opportunity to work with Washington, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, signaled a huge leap forward for Bond's career. The role had the potential to catapult him to the next level in the industry, marking him as a versatile and serious actor. Unfortunately, just as his career was about to hit this milestone, Bond's promising trajectory was interrupted by the tragic incident that resulted in his imprisonment. Despite this setback, Bond eventually returned to acting after serving nearly 10 years in prison and successfully resumed his career. His ability to bounce back, most notably with his role as Scully in Snowfall, is a testament to the potential that was evident early on in his career. DeAndre Bond's time in prison lasted nearly 10 years and profoundly impacted his life and perspective. Following the tragic incident where he fatally stabbed his aunt's boyfriend in self-defense, Bond was sentenced to prison, which marked a drastic shift from his promising acting career. During his incarceration, Bond faced numerous challenges, including adjusting to life behind bars and grappling with the emotional weight of his actions. In interviews, he has expressed that the experience was both difficult and transformative. While he initially struggled with the reality of his situation, he eventually found the time to reflect deeply on his life choices and the circumstances that led him to prison. Bond has stated that prison provided him with a unique opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. He described the experience as a necessary wake-up call, allowing him to confront his past and understand the implications of his actions. He learned valuable lessons about responsibility, accountability, and the importance of making better choices. Through this period of reflection, he developed a stronger sense of purpose and commitment to becoming a better person. Bond has mentioned that while he would change the tragic events that led to his incarceration if he could, he doesn't hold it against himself, believing that God has forgiven him. This mindset has helped him find peace and focus on rebuilding his life and career upon his release. Ultimately, Bond's prison experience shaped his resilience and determination to pursue his acting career again, highlighting the complexities of his journey from a promising young actor to a man who has faced significant adversity and sought redemption. After serving nearly 10 years in prison, DeAndre Bond was determined to rebuild his life and reignite his acting career. He wasted no time in getting back to work once he was released. Bond made his comeback with a role in the critically acclaimed film Dope, 2015, which received positive reviews and showcased a talented cast. His performance in the film marked a significant step in re-establishing his presence in the entertainment industry. One of the highlights of his post-prison career was his role as Scully in the hit television series Snowfall, which aired from 2017 to 2023. The show, created by John Singleton, follows the early days of the Los Angeles cocaine epidemic in the 1980s. Bond's character, Scully, is a complex and intense figure in the series, and his performance was praised for its depth and authenticity. Throughout his post-prison career, Bond has focused on honing his craft and taking on diverse roles that challenge him as an actor. He has expressed gratitude for the opportunities he has received and emphasizes the importance of hard work and resilience in his journey. In interviews, Bond often reflects on his past experiences, including his time in prison. He views his journey as a testament to the power of redemption and the ability to overcome adversity. Bond aims to inspire others by sharing his story, emphasizing that it's possible to rise above difficult circumstances and strive for personal and professional growth. As of now, Bonds continues to pursue acting opportunities and engage with his audience, showing that he remains dedicated to his craft and committed to his journey of self-improvement. DeAndre Bonds' journey is a powerful narrative of redemption and resilience, showcasing how he overcame significant obstacles to rebuild his life and career after a tragic incident. After the fatal altercation that led to his imprisonment, Bonds had to confront the reality of his actions and the impact they had on both his life and the life of the victim's family. This period forced him to reflect on his choices and the circumstances that led to that fateful night. While in prison, Bonds experienced profound personal growth. He described his time behind bars as a crucial period for self-discovery, allowing him to learn valuable life lessons about responsibility, accountability, and the importance of making better choices. He emerged with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity about his aspirations. After his release, Bonds demonstrated a strong commitment to turning his life around. He focused on rebuilding his acting career, understanding that his past could either hinder or motivate him. By choosing to embrace his experiences and use them as fuel for his ambitions, he worked diligently to regain his footing in Hollywood. Bonds' story serves as an inspiration to others who may be facing adversity or struggling with their past. He openly shares his journey, emphasizing that it's possible to change one's trajectory and find success after hardship. His ability to bounce back and continue pursuing his passion for acting speaks to his resilience. Throughout his career, Bonds has maintained a positive outlook, expressing gratitude for the opportunities he has received. He believes in the importance of moving forward and striving to be the best version of himself, both personally and professionally. By sharing his experiences and demonstrating that recovery and success are achievable, Bonds has become a role model for those who have faced similar challenges. His journey illustrates the power of resilience and the ability to find redemption, no matter the circumstances. Bonds acknowledges the tragic incident that led to his imprisonment but has chosen not to dwell on regret. He understands that while he cannot change the past, he can learn from it and use those lessons to shape a better future. This acceptance has allowed him to find peace and move forward. After his release from prison, Bonds has expressed immense gratitude for the opportunities he has received to return to acting. He recognizes that many people may not get a second chance, and he is determined to make the most of his career moving forward. Bonds views his experiences, both good and bad, as integral to his personal growth. He believes that his time in prison helped him gain clarity about himself and his goals, prompting him to strive for self-improvement and a deeper understanding of his life's purpose. By openly sharing his story of redemption and resilience, Bonds aims to inspire others who may be facing challenges. He emphasizes that it's possible to overcome adversity and that setbacks do not define one's future. His message encourages people to pursue their dreams, regardless of past mistakes. Bonds is committed to being the best version of himself, both personally and professionally. He works diligently to rebuild his career while maintaining a focus on positive relationships and a healthy lifestyle. This dedication to change reflects his desire to inspire others and contribute positively to the world. Bonds' experiences have fostered a greater sense of empathy and understanding toward others. He often speaks about the importance of compassion and support in helping individuals overcome their struggles, reinforcing his belief in the power of community and connection. With his renewed focus on acting and personal growth, Bonds maintains an optimistic view of the future. He is excited about the possibilities that lie ahead and is determined to continue pursuing his passion for acting while making a positive impact on those around him.